Conversation. Here we go. Wait, there's red on here. You're recording. So what is your name?
My name is Louis Brown, Sr. I'm a plow driver, local 2375. I joined the union in 1978, April 4th. I've been out of the trade for a bit. I got hurt on the job. It's a very dangerous job. The trade is very dangerous. There's a lot of people that get out of it. They suffer injuries and they suffer a lot of. There's just a lot of body trauma that you go through being a plow driver at the end. I mean, it takes
What
a toll.
causes it?
It's the heavy lifting and it's the pulling, the tugging up and down. Sometimes there's no stairs. You're up and down the range, jumping up and down stuff, up ladders, down ladders, and in the water, on barges. You just mostly going to put our lives on the operator's hands, right? Because they're pulling the levers and we're down doing the work. And it's a very dangerous trade, but I've been part of some of the most remarkable jobs in Southern California.
I don't think people realize that you're working literally underwater.
Yeah, well, we drive piling underwater, and we can't see the bottom, but you can tell when you get into construction. If you've been around for a while, you can tell what kind of construction you're getting or whatever. But as far as pile driving, I've drove a pile at Huntington Beach Pier, Dado Beach, Santa Monica Pier, all around the harbor, all around the harbor. And I've been part of the Metro Rail for a few years. I worked at the Metro Rail for maybe 10 years. And I met some good men, in this trade. That we had to trust each other, with our lives, because they're dangerous. If you don't do one thing that you're supposed to do every time, something could change. It's just repetitious work. But as soon as somebody changes something, the other person's not ready. That's when you have that.
And you've been doing this how long?
36 years.
So that's a big chunk of time from when you first started.
When I got in the union, then I got hurt in 2001. So I've been out since then, since 2001. But I'm still an active member.
Yeah.
As far as union how to keep our work and just make sure the legacy carries on. As a pile driver, the history goes way back as far as Egyptian time. Pile drivers have been around since Egyptian time.
Someone else mentioned that. I think what has struck me is how much you guys know about your craft. You know the history of it. It's also much more technical. A lot of science involved than I think the average
There's
person.
only 1,200 members in the pile drivers at 2375. And usually you get to know everybody that's there because you're going to work sooner or later with one of them. That's how that usually is going to happen. You're going to work sooner or later. But so I was fortunate enough to work with friends that we can go from job to job. That's how I successfully went through my years. It's been a struggle, but the reward is to know that you're part in building, part of America. This stuff's going to be there for 2,000 years. It may be 2,000 years, who knows?
Do you feel that when you said you worked on a lot of the piers there? Does it kind of make you feel good to go see those or walk on them?
Yeah, it does, but you know what? It's somebody's got to do it. It's just something that we've done. We've had some experiences with the Huntington Beach Pier. I remember pulling old piling out from, it was from the 1900s, and when we pulled them out, it was like we found money floating around, just coming out of the sand.
The coins?
Coins, money, silver money, and bottles, old bottles from the 1800s, because they were stood against the bottom for years. And when we jetted them out, calling jet is going water shooting down. Then we had to extract them.
started this until when, the last time you were actively doing that, has the safety gotten better? Is it?
Oh yeah, well, there was no safety harness. We went up and spread our legs across the leads and put a cushion block in at 80 feet. I got pictures of me 100 feet in the air just with my legs wrapped around the ladder. You know what I mean? You just gotta look at the work in front of you. It's just,
So you don't have a fear of heights?
No, it's just if you look in front of you, the work's in front of you, just don't look down. I mean, that's not, the problem is when you start to look down or you start thinking it's, how far you're up, it doesn't matter how far you're up, you can get hurt falling 5 feet.
What if it's windy?
It's just something you have to deal with. It's a deal with it.
So since you guys are in the water, are you in dive suits when you go?
No, when we work on barges,
Okay.
Probably in the 80s, they started coming out making you use life jackets, so we had to, start working with life jackets. And in the 70s and early 80s, they really pushed the issue of safety, that much. And it was a very dangerous trade back then. Call the hall, get another man, what they said. If somebody gets hurt, call the hall, get another guy out here. And that's more or less what they had to do. And then it came to a point where they started being more, more technical about safety, but they never addressed the issue of our hearing. That's something that
Hearing?
Our hearing. We're working with pile driving equipment, and it's loud as a jet engine. It's not loud, and the blows are it's like feeling the concussion, a wave of concussion. There's no study's been done on that yet, and I wonder if there's any help that can have us checked out, because a lot of guys that
So you don't? They don't give you any earplugs?
But it's just earplugs, but the earplugs
doesn't cut it.
It's not even close enough to stop the decibels that you're exposed to.
So when you're feeling that compression, besides your hearing, are you feeling that all through your body too?
You feel it right through your whole body. It's a compression that comes off of a Delmag 52 G hammer. It's a very powerful hammer.
And are you guys? So what's the hammer's there? What are you guys doing around the hammer?
Sometimes they want to grease it when it runs. Sometimes, and that was something that we didn't do. And it was a practice that some of the pile drivers like to do. Grease it when it's running instead of waiting until you're done and then the cylinder's all the way down and you grease it. But they just try to save more time. It's just over the years, it takes the grease and the gears. Most of us, we can't hear. That's how come we stay up. And it's not only me. So I don't feel bad. It's not only me. But it's one of the risks that we had to take. But nobody's ever told us that. Guess what? You guys are going to be dead when you come out of here. And I have friends that are really bad. Really bad.
Do you have kids?
Yes.
Are they coming into this business?
No, they're my daughter is 30 years old and she's a dietitian. My son is he was a nuke in the Navy and he's running a hydrogen plant in Terminal Island. And my youngest is a Budweiser distributor.
Oh, that's a good one.
And I steer away from the trade. Say, the education is not, this is a very, very rough trade.
Yeah. I noticed though that all the guys, it's almost like you guys have this career, but it's almost like you're in your own culture too. It's like the pile driver subculture.
It is. You know what it is? We had to protect our work a lot in the old days, so we would stick together. And if somebody was, another trade was, attempting to do our work, we would claim that work, and it would come down to fighting if we had to, because we weren't going to give up our work.
Yeah.
We weren't going to give it up. We're not going to take food out of our children's mouth, and it came down to it. It's just what you had to do.
Well, how would they even know how to do what you do as well as you do it?
Well, most of the time it's like, we're only going to do it one time, or it's only going to be a couple of times, or whatever. It doesn't matter. If you do it once, you do it again. You're not going to do it once at all. If I'm on a job, it's not going to happen. But things has changed. Times has changed. The unions changed. strength of the union's gone down a lot, you know, and to a point that we don't even get to vote in our own members as business agents, but they want us to vote it for president. And you know what? That's communism. Yeah, I mean, but you know what? It's these young kids that have to put up with it now.
How did that happen?
It happened back in the 80s. I know the late 80s and the 90s. They started appointing business agents, and they said this is only going to be temporary. And then they appointed 2 or 3 more, and they came back. They were all appointed after that. They're not voted in anymore. It used to be democratically, and the men would vote in their business agents because they would know, hey, your job is on the line. If you don't perform, we'll get rid of you. We'll vote you out. That's the way it should have been.
Are these the current business agents? Are they pile drivers?
They're pile drivers, but
Okay.
they're appointed. They're appointed as, there's no fear for their job like the pile drivers do, because you got the fear of getting laid off at the end of the job is finishing. You have children, you got a house, there's a little bit of fear back that comes in there. And I think if everybody was worried about their job in our field of trade, as a pile driver, as a business agent, they would take their jobs a little seriously, and they would worry a little bit more about what the outcome would be for the members. Not to the who you're speaking to the carpenters. We're affiliated with them, and as far as I see, they're only part of our pension, to me, because in the old days, they gave away their work. We didn't. And now they want to they take jurisdiction over our freeway abutments, and so you can hire whoever you want now, if they're a carpenter. Instead of, because our trade was a special union trade, and it was called special trade. And the carpenters took that word special trade away from us. Which that's why, I'm still active as a union member. Most guys just give it up. I'm not going to give up, because it's very important that the members know that if we use our union, our whole history is gone about power driving. If they integrate and take it over, the history of power driving is over.
Sounds too like it wouldn't be the same. You would lose a lot of what you enjoy now, working as far as benefits or pay. Do you think that would be in danger?
Well, they've cut so much. The young guys after me took, such a big cut that.
There's nothing more to take?
Yeah, they've taken their dental, they've taken their vision.
Really?
Yeah, and that's what the guys before me, went on a picket line for, and lost their homes, lost their wives, and I respect that because of the fact that they went to the point that they had to lose their home, lose their wives, for the right of the union to keep the work.
Melissa, wait for Ashley.
Have you ever been on a strike?
Yes.
And did you walk the picket line?
Yes, I did.
What was that like? Was that scary?
Walking the picket line was, you had to picket the companies that were going to hire you, but you know what? You knew what you were worth, and you said, you know what? You have to stick to your guns. In the 80s, 81, 82, we went out and picketed a platform on Santa Barbara. And we commandeered a bunch of captains to get us rides out there, and there's a bunch of pile drivers that went out there. We tried to picket the site where they were going to drop the jacket. That's the oil derrick where they start putting it together. And there's a certain spot that they have to drop it at. So we started going around the spot so they couldn't drop it. The Coast Guard came in and said they're going to arrest us all, and we had to evacuate because and it was the Chinese. The Chinese were the ones coming in to do it. They came in with the jacket, and it was Norwegians, and I'm not too sure the other race, but they came from out of the country. That was the platform we did over here up in Santa Barbara.
So in this, I don't want to put you on the spot, but as of now, is there a lot more diversity in who the pile drivers are?
Yes. It was when we first came in, it was a very, very tight-knit unit. There wasn't too many members that were African American, black, and there wasn't a full, it wasn't very diverse. It was just it was different. It was very different. It's changed a lot. It's changed a lot, but it was like it was very racist. It was very racist back in the 70s and 80s.
I think everything kind of was still then.
Yeah.
And now, do you think that when people take this job, they think about
It's just,
their race at all, or is it
yeah,
just people just want a job?
It doesn't have nothing to do with race. You can do the job. Whoever can do it. I don't care if your man's purple. As long as he's American.
That's a big piece of progress there.
Yeah, as long as he's American and shoot, he can do the job. And that's one thing I try to stress, but we've seen a lot of our work, be given away to different trades, which we don't have enough work to be given away for the younger ones. And I'm not speaking for myself because I'm speaking for the younger ones that have to come behind me. And if you don't have the base to leave them, then you really didn't do your job because they did it for me. They taught me the values of the union. They taught me the values of paying my dues. They taught me the values to make sure that you pay your dues or you're not going to work. And you were taught, help the older guys out. Help the older guys out because they deserve it. Grab their bucket tip to the spot. Keep them working until they retire. And because it's a rough trade. A lot of people, they retire hurt, and it's a shame, but if you don't get hurt, you ain't working straight.
How many injuries have you had?
I've had shattered femur, back 2-3 times, my neck, both my knees, my hip. I had my ankle, tore a ligament in it, and this is all just.
Other than that, it was a good time.
Oh no, I wouldn't change it for the world. I told you I was a part history. The fighting that you see at the Huntington Beach Pier, you're gonna see it 200 years. The Metro Rail systems. I was involved in a lot of the stations, some of the biggest ones there. They're gonna be there 200 years too.
Are you happy?
Oh yeah, I'm grateful.